No, that's Sean. Media Sean.
Oh. All right, we'll get our hands in the queue for Dom, and we'll get started here. Looks like Max Baker will be up first.
Hey Dom, I was just wondering your relationship with Deontay. You guys were, correct me if I'm wrong, high school teammates, and I guess have you guys been friends since high school? And what's sort of your relationship like, and how did he, come on? Were you a big factor of him transferring to Mizzou?
Our relationship really had started like almost, I would say 8th grade year. We were good friends. He was almost like a big brother to me when I came into high school. So I always used to hang around them. Me in high school, I played up for the most part as a freshman. So being with the varsity people, I was somebody I took a liking to. He was a good friend of mine, him and a couple other people. So we've known each other for a real long time. And then once I got here and he decided he wanted to transfer, I just told him, I was like, well, we need people. And I knew that he could produce. So I just felt like if he wanted to play, this would be where he would play.
Mitch, 40 power Mizzou, go ahead.
It seems like this receiving core is not short on speed between, guys like you, Jalen, Deontay just mentioned, Chris Abrams-Drain, quite a few others. How do you feel like this offense utilizes your speed differently, if at all, than in past years?
I think this year, when it comes to how we use our speed, we use it in a different way. We use it more of how you see the Chiefs. They use their speed as misdirection. They use their people behind the back in the backfield to where they can make the linebackers move. They can move the safeties and do what they want to do. They don't have to react on what the defense gives them. We can make the defense do something to where we're in a better position. And that's really where we use our speed, not necessarily all the time where we're getting the ball or we have the ball in our hands, even though we do sometimes do that. But we use our speed more in a factor to get where we want to go.
Eric Blum, Columbia Tribune, you're up.
Hey Dom, can you tell a difference when Sean's throwing you the ball or Connor's throwing you the ball, or what are the strengths for both of those guys?
Either way, is the ball comes around me, I got to catch it. So I know either way, the ball's going to get to me, whether it's coming out of Sean's hand or Connor's.
Dave Matter, Post Dispatch, up next.
Hey, Dom, with so many guys on this offense are really trying to establish themselves, Larry's one guy who's done it at a really high level. Just how much does he mean to what you guys are doing on offense and to this team?
I think Larry is a big part of our offense, along with Tyler Beatty. They bring the run game to a very high level. They do it to where it opens up the offense. Being able to run the ball makes it easier for us to get open. So I think Larry and Tyler Beatty are probably two biggest factors of our offense, simply of the fact because they open up the rest of the playbook.
Max Baker, Missouri, go ahead.
Yeah, I just had sort of a follow-up from the last question. And did you give Deontay the nickname Boo Boo, and do you know where that came from? And
No, Boo Boo actually came from whenever he played in Little League. I don't really know the exact story, but yeah, it's a nickname that is stuck with him for a long time. That's just what we call him now.
Colin O'Brien, Jeff City.
Hey, Dom, you scored your first college touchdown at Neyland Stadium 2 years ago. I was just curious what you remember about that play and the memories it brings back for you.
It was a good feeling. It was very exciting, and really just trying to repeat the same thing, maybe improve.
Mitch 40, Power Mizzou.
Don, you mentioned earlier, using receivers in the backfield, both as misdirection and, getting the ball. That there was quite a few times this past week where receivers got the ball in the run game or kind of, quick passes into the flats, quick screens. I'm curious, as a receiver, do you like being able to kind of get the ball quickly and get in space without necessarily having to run the ball, to run all the way downfield first?
I think if I'm speaking simply off just my own liking, I think I do like it like that. Just simply getting the ball in my hand, knowing where I want to go, and then being able to set up where I want to go, and then just going on and doing that. I think it helps because now instead of having to run a route and wait for the timing to be right, wait for the O-line to make a great block, wait for the quarterback to get a good throw, now it's pitch and catch, and now go work.
Bennett Durango Post Dispatch.
Hey, Dom. I was just wondering, because you were on the field for a lot of that last drive on Saturday, what was sort of the energy like on the sideline? It seemed like there was sort of a lot of life at getting to use that opportunity as a sort of 2-minute drill, and I know Coach was running down the sideline to get a timeout and all that. What was sort of the vibe on the sideline?
Well, here at Mizzou, we always go by something called always compete. So whether we're losing, winning, last few seconds, last 10 minutes, we're going to compete as hard as we can because we know no matter what, we're not going to allow anyone to, one, either make us look bad or not go as hard as we simply can at every play. So that's really what it was. We were going as hard as we could, no matter what the score was on the scoreboard. Two things we don't worry about: the last play and the scoreboard. So I think that was more of the mindset we had on the sideline and on the field.
And I believe that's it. I don't see any more answers. Thank you, Dom. Appreciate it, bud. See ya.